Tonight's game on the corner as we start to wrap up the MLB pregame show. But before we go down to the action, it's time for baseball on a Friday night on the south side of Chicago. Tonight, the first of this three-game. Smokey Rocket will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Nolasco gets his sign. Here it is on 0-1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Santana going back on it. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 13 for him on the year. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. Now obviously this pace won't last, but
Smokey Rocket is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot.
Victor Martinez will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Nolasco comes set. Here's the 1-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Dominguez is going to get there to make the catch. And now they may have a shot at doubling the runner at first. On to first, and Smokey Rocket will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. Smokey Rocket steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch out. Nothing doing. 3 runs, 7 hits. 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Hit hard up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. Victor Martinez stands in. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up.
Looking good. No one better up there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hard liner toward short, but this is pulled in by the shortstop. On to first, a double play. White Sox pick up just the 1. 9th inning coming up. The White Sox lead it 3-1. The hustle and bustle of downtown Chi-Town. Welcome. Fellows, the White Sox were given a good shot at victory thanks to the pitching exploits of this gentleman right here, John Danks. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The White Sox win it 3-2. Good night from Chicago.
His 7th win of the season. The save to David Robertson, his 43rd. The loss goes to Ricky Nolasco, his 15th loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. A reminder that extra CTA Red Line trains will be available at the Sox 35th Street Station, and that Pace Go-Go Sox Express buses are available outside of U.S. Cellular Field.
U.S. Cellular Field there on a Saturday night in the Windy City. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins. Smokey Rocket will stand in, and he was a big part of the win last night as he contributed 3 hits to his guys' effort.
And he's been hitting the ball out of the yard, too. A whole bunch of home runs in his last 2.
2 out, nobody on. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Hey, stay hot now.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Second inning upcoming here on the south. Smokey Rocket is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
High in the air and deep to left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 14 on the season, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
He has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Striding into the box, Smokey Rocket. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first-pitch fastball in that at-bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Offense, apparently not. Smokey Rocket will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Takes this the other way to right, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Twins are victorious in this one, 7-5. Good night from Chicago.
The White Sox, 5 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Fernando Abad. His record is now 5-8. Give the save to Glenn Perkins, his 42nd. The loss goes to Eric Johnson. He falls to 2-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. A reminder that extra CTA Red Line trains will be available at the Sox 35th Street Station, and that Pace Go-Go Sox Express buses are available outside of U.S. Cellular Field.
Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago White Sox. It's White Sox baseball, and it comes your way next. Smokey Rocket will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Eric, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
After the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So they can look to win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of it.
Todd Frazier will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow...
And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning.
Here we go now.
Leading off the inning, Smokey Rocket, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out. Smokey Rocket steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Number 34, Smokey Rocket.
High and deep to left center field. Buxton racing back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, it's got to be getting near the point where they need to make some alternate plans with this.
Smokey Rocket will stand in again as we take it back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, they tried to let him finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little help to get the final 2 outs.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. The Dodgers took down the Yankees in the Bronx 3-2.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen.
Left fielder,
Smokey Rocket is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And they had to have that. This is the inning where a leadoff guy is critical. Now, they've got a few options here with a speedy guy on first to start things out.
He's going.
He's running towards second. Taken for strike three. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, this nearly turned into a strike him out, throw him out double play. They roll the dice and send the runner with 2 strikes, but the throw's just a bit late to second, so that'll be a stolen base.
Hey, let her fly right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. Kendricks got it. Throw on to first gets Martinez, and that's the second out of the inning.
now batting.
Right side.
Dig.
Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired.
Now batting, left fielder, Smokey.
Hey, have a good rip
Rocket.
up there, huh?
Standing in now, Smokey Rocket, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw, should the lead hold. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Van Slyke is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
It's about what we've come to expect here from Jansen as he comes in here to fire a scoreless ninth and finish off the Dodger victory.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This is And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning. Alex Avila is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hits this one hard the other way. Ramirez is up with it, and a good throw gets him one gone. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good...
And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first, and two gone in the end. Almonte is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his third game so far this spring. To short, hit hard. Escobar fields it cleanly, and an underhanded throw is in time.
2 down now. Hey, push it first.
And he pops it up back behind second base. Franklin ranging into the outfield. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Stepping in now, Smokey Rocket. Left field and deep. Gordon going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Hey, right guy, right place. Here you go. No one better. Clutch up right here, kid.
Left side.
Make the turn.
Backhanded.
Look, pick it up.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Danger. And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning. Leonel Campos will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Hits this one hard the other way. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Adam Eaton.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The White Sox win it 4-0. So long, everybody.
For the Padres, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning. Cliff Pennington will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Cliff Pennington.
Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff.
What's up, Forrest? Right guy, right place.
On the ground to the left side. Fielded
dig,
by
dig,
Escobar.
dig.
And taken in out there for the first out.
Hey, keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Vaccaro moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Caro, Steve Lyon. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning. Yadier Rivera will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Smokey Rocket is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Drilled to first. And Blanks will take this 3 unassisted for the putout. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a